I love it. And when they chant Luka sucks, it gets me going. It's even better.
Since entering the NBA in 2018, Luka Dončić has quickly become one of the league's brightest stars and most unstoppable forces. With a playing style that's both smooth and strategic, Luka has shown he can score from anywhere on the court, whether it's knocking down threes, attacking the rim, or creating for others. He does it all, and often flirts with triple-doubles night after night. Long before his NBA debut, Doncic had already made waves overseas. As a standout for Real Madrid, he not only dominated the European courts but also became the youngest player ever to win the EuroLeague MVP. That early success turned heads across the NBA, and when the Dallas Mavericks picked him up, they got a generational talent. Since then, Luka has stayed loyal to Dallas and earned multiple first-team All-NBA selections, helping lead the team deep into the playoffs, including a trip to the Western Conference Finals. But despite his superstar status, Doncic hasn't dodged criticism. Some basketball legends have questioned his ball-heavy playing style, his work on defense, and his approach to leadership. Still, as Luka's career continues to unfold, one thing is clear: he's not slowing down. If he can add an NBA title to his resume, it might be the final piece needed to silence the critics once and for all. One Hall of Famer who's not holding back praise is Kevin Garnett. Known for his intensity, grit, and championship pedigree, KG was a 15-time All-Star, a key figure in Boston's 2008 title run, and one of the most respected defensive players in NBA history. He's also never been shy with his opinions since stepping into the media spotlight, but when it comes to Luka, Garnett is all in. He's been vocal about Doncic's rare court vision, his poise, and his ability to control the game. Night after night, Luka faces the best defenders each team has to offer, and he still manages to light up the stat sheet. Coming from a defensive powerhouse like Garnett, that kind of respect says everything. Luka Dončić may still be writing his NBA story, but with legends like KG backing him, there's no doubt the league is witnessing something special.
I love Luka's pace. I love Luka's maturity. You see his maturity. You see how he's been playing with older men or older people in this life. You see it. He's not afraid of anything in the league. He goes to some of the best defenders the same way and makes them look like they're not that great of defenders. He has a pace. You can't speed him up. And he's figured out the
who won an NBA title alongside Kevin Garnett with the Celtics in 2008, has also carved out a bold voice in the world of basketball commentary since hanging up his jersey. And when it comes to Luka Dončić, Pierce doesn't hold back. He sees more than just skill. He sees a competitor with a championship mentality. According to Pierce, Luka is the most talented player in the NBA today. That statement raised a few eyebrows on set, but Pierce stood firm, and with his resume, he's earned the right to speak with authority. He's not just throwing out hot takes. Pierce says it because he believes Luka has what it takes to win when it matters most. To Pierce, it takes a true champion to recognize another. He knows the kind of pressure that comes with the playoffs, and he believes Doncic has the mindset and ability to shine brightest on the biggest stage. In Pierce's eyes, Luka isn't just putting up stats, he's built for the moments that define.
I expect special things from him. I mean, you talk about a kid who made one of the biggest leaps in recent memory from a Rookie of the Year to an MVP caliber player. I mean, he's won every European championship that you can think, VP that you can think of. So I expect special things from this kid. Clearly, he's special. He's a talent. He's probably, to me, he is the most talented player in the NBA today. And the lights are never too bright for him. So I expect.
During Luka Dončić's rookie season, he had the rare opportunity to share the court with Mavericks legend Dirk Nowitzki, who was wrapping up his final year in the NBA. Nowitzki, who holds nearly every major record in Dallas history, has jokingly complained that Luka is busy rewriting the franchise record books, but behind the humor is deep admiration. As a fellow European star who thrived in Dallas, Dirk has praised Luka as one of the most complete offensive players he's ever seen. From scoring at will to consistently improving year after year, Doncic has truly impressed the Hall of Famer. Dirk, who spent his entire career with the Mavs, is thrilled that the fans now get to cheer on another generational talent, and he hopes Luka stays in Dallas for good. Coming from a champion and former teammate, that kind of praise speaks volumes. Luka is the real deal.
Man, I'm so mad. He's breaking every one of my records, man. This is over. I'm thrilled for him, obviously. I got to know him. My last year was his first year in the league. It was just great to see him, get to know him a little bit. And I think we saw then in year one that the sky's the limit for him. But I honestly didn't think he could go there. I mean, the way he has no offensive holes in his game. He can do it all. He can shoot the step back. He can go both ways. He can post. He's got the mid-range. He's got the flow. He's got all the horse shots. I mean, he's got the full package, and he's been tremendous to watch. every year I'm saying this kid can't possibly get better. And then sure enough, next year he comes back with more in his repertoire. It's been incredible to watch his first couple years in the league get better, and hopefully Mavs fans enjoy him for a long, long time.
Allen Iverson is remembered as one of the most electrifying players in NBA history, a true game-changer who redefined what it meant to be dominant at his size. Known for his explosive handles, killer crossover, and fearless shot-making, Iverson played a ball-dominant style well before it became the norm, a style that closely mirrors Luka Dončic's game today. Like Luka, AI had a reputation for showing up when it counted most, carrying his team on deep playoff runs. Most famously during his 2001 MVP season when he led a gritty Sixers squad all the way to the NBA Finals. Now retired, Iverson has made it clear he's a big fan of Doncic, even saying that if he could team up with any current player, it would be Luka. He believes Luka's size and skill set would pair perfectly with his own, calling the duo coming from a legend like Iverson, that's high praise, and it says a lot about the respect Luka has earned among all-time greats.
One of the days where I would want it to be Luka, because he's a big point guard. Yeah. I can still play the two. Yeah. He can guard the two. I guard the one. You know what I mean? And I think it'll just be deadly.
LeBron James, often considered the greatest player of his generation, knows exactly what it's like to enter the NBA with sky-high expectations, and that's why he sees something special in Luka Dončić. Hailed as the best prospect since LeBron himself, Luka has not only lived up to the hype, but has done so with remarkable poise. LeBron has openly praised the way Doncic has handled the spotlight and pressure, noting that his game reflects the same all-around dominance that defined LeBron's own rise. From scoring to rebounding to elite playmaking, Luka impacts every facet of the game, and LeBron has been particularly impressed with his passing, especially how he keeps teammates involved with smart, high-level assists. Beyond the stats, what stands out most to LeBron is Luka's mentality. That same fierce competitive edge and ability to drop 40-plus points when challenged. In LeBron's eyes, Luka doesn't just have the skill, he's got the mindset of a kid.
I love everything about his game, love everything about him. The way he plays the game reminds me of the way I play the game. We're just triple threats. We rebound, we pass, which is the number one thing on our mind, trying to keep our teammates engaged and keep our teammates feeling good out on the floor, keeping our teammates in rhythm. And we'll put 40 on you, too, if you disrespect us.
Jason Kidd has seen every angle of the game as a Hall of Fame player known for his elite vision, defensive toughness, and basketball IQ. And now, as the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks, working closely with Luka Dončić, Kidd has praised his star for being one of the most gifted offensive players the game has ever seen. But as a coach and someone who once prided himself on defense, Kidd also sees where Luka can grow. In a candid press conference, Kidd shared that he had a direct conversation with Luka about giving more consistent effort on the defensive end. He understands how much energy Luka spends creating offense, but he's also made it clear, great players impact both sides of the floor. With his skill set and size, Kidd believes Luka has the tools to be a difference maker defensively. It's just about putting it into action. Asterisks.
Yeah, that conversation happened 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago at this time of the year. We needed him to play defense. And so just understanding what's at stake. He wants to win. He's all about the team and doing whatever it takes for the team to win. And defense is one of those things. Understanding he's going to be called up tonight on a lot of pick and rolls. And he has to make a stand so that they can go somewhere else. And so he's been up for that challenge, and so we'll see what happens tonight.
Mavericks frustrate me so much because they should be so much better. You know, we make a big deal out of Luka's numbers. His numbers should be going down. When you play with better players, when you're a great player, the better players you play with, your numbers should go down. He's got to do a much better job of getting rid of the ball, using those other guys. And they're playing the same way they played when they didn't have any talent. Luka, as great as he is, he's got to learn to play without the basketball. Ernie, when you play, and Shaq would know this better, and Kenan knows this also. When you play with better players as a great player, the game should be easier, not harder. Your numbers should go down, not up. And his numbers are going up. That's why they're not winning.